It's your boy Big Baby Miller here, straight out of Brooklyn. Listen, we're here for the IBA fight weekend. It's gonna be fireworks. Now, if you haven't seen one of their events yet, I haven't either. But I tell you something though, I'm super excited. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of punching power here. So tune in. Fight night. See, give me a check.
I was looking forward to see you against Fabio Wardley.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that fight. Unfortunately, it fell through.
Yeah.
How was the shoulder injury? Was it a shoulder injury?
Yeah, I had a slight shoulder injury. Feel great now. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm just like tired of setbacks. Then with lawsuits, done with that. With Turk, just ready to rock and roll, man. Ready to knock some heads off.
Yeah. So, what did you make of Fabio's performance that night?
It looked like shit, to tell you the truth. Man, he was getting out of box and Honey just walked into a, corkscrew kind of overhand right. You know what I mean? But that's boxing. He looked like shit the whole entire fight and landed one punch at the end of the fight. That is boxing. So hats off to Wardley. He got the win by any means necessary. So, yeah, that's it.
You sat there maybe thinking, God, I wish I was in
Oh,
there.
my God. My phone was ringing. It's so funny. I didn't tune into the fight till about like the 6th round or some shit. Yo, he's going to get stopped. Or it looks like shit. If it was you, I'd have killed him and murdered him. I'm just like, bro, I already know. You ain't got to tell me something I already know, bro. You know what I mean? But like I said, Allah has plans for us. And sometimes patience, I've had to learn patience over the years with my setbacks. And I'm right there, free and clear, where it's time for me to write my checks. And that's where I'm at.
So, ideally, who would be the ideal opponent for you next?
AJ, Deontay, those guys that came around my time that are still hanging around. But they're just looking for payouts, I feel like. AJ turned on a fight 4 times last month. Deontay likes talking shit on camera, but he's really a dog with no bite. You know what I mean? And Jared Anderson, Turks want that fight, but I think, Jay Prince and Top Rank don't want to cash him out again. They cash him out for the Bacoli fight, but I think they're gonna, kind of build his confidence a little bit with a couple more fights. Respectfully, if I was promoting him and being his manager, I would do that too. I'm trying. Don't make him take any hard fights. Get his mental and physical strength up. Make sure his man balls actually drop. And then put him back in there. So we'll see.
Yeah, an all-American heavyweight fight always does
huge numbers, bro. Huge numbers. But it's such a business, and I love what the IBA is doing right now, because they're in the other side of the world and they want to put on good fights. But then it makes you start thinking about that TKO platform of what they're doing over there too, because they've kind of like, you have to fight guys that you normally wouldn't fight unless they have to. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of great things going on in boxing, and I'm excited to see where everything goes right now. You know what I'm trying to say? So, I mean, more power. There's a lot of shows to get put on. Is if guys really want to fight is the thing now.
What did you make of Wilder's return the other night?
I mean, everybody asked me. I mean, listen, compared to old Wilder, he looked like shit. Now, let's be honest. But when you're coming off a devastating loss, you do take a tune-up fight. It was a tune-up fight. He didn't look that great. He did get rid of Malik Scott. So, maybe it might take 2 or 3 fights to get back in the rhythm. We'll see. But I would love to fight him right now. You know what I mean? Regardless. 10 years ago, I wanted to fight him. He's a killer. He's a monster. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight him. But my mentality is a lot different. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Why do you think he's maybe edging away from that fight? He's not interested?
100%. Listen, I called him off. You go on my social media at Big Baby Miller. You see me put a video about him a couple hours ago. And, I talk shit about everybody, but I'm willing to jump in that ring with everybody I talk shit about. Not everybody that like to bring my name on want to really jump in the ring with me. There's a big difference.
And Anthony Joshua, the fight that never happened.
The fight that never happened, but could still happen if AJ actually grew some fucking balls. But I think AJ is just pussy. I think he just at a pussy moment in his life where he wants easy fights, which is understandable. You made the bulk of your money already, so I'm gonna take some easy fights and go home. But don't sit there and play like you're a macho man and kingpin and you're fighting bitch fights. That's all. If you're gonna fight bitch fights, cool. Take bitch fights. See you later. You know what I mean? But don't. AJ walks around like this. Yeah, I'm the fucking AJ, but I'm gonna fight a girl in a dress. Shut the fuck up. I'm ready to fight. AJ. A lot of guys want to fight you. That's top tier. I still want scrap. You want a real bang for your buck? It has to be worth money. Motherfucker, ain't no other fight other than Tyson Fury and me can bring that kind of pay-per-view money if you want it. Let's be honest. Nobody else. Even if Deontay fight, yeah, he can still bring some good numbers. But people going to automatically know because of Deontay's last performance, AJ looks way like the winner in that fight. Deontay was super beatable, right? And then Tyson Fury. UK fans are going to eat it up. Maybe not America will eat it up, but me and AJ do numbers in America and in England. But what I'm trying to tell you is they talk shit, really don't want to back it up. It's all a big fluff.
Have you ever had negotiations for that fight since it got cancelled?
No. Eddie Hearn made hints of it maybe possibly can happen, and now AJ turned down 4 times in the last month. I don't know. I'm just ready to fight anybody at this point. You know what I mean?
Now I've got to ask you about the legendary gloves are off that never aired. What did go down that day?
Oh man, it's just a lot of shit talking, man. But I put him in his place, talk a lot of shit. My comebacks is amazing. My brain is sharp when it comes to spitting that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's entertainment. Boxing entertainment at the end of the day, and it was real though. You know what I mean? It's real because I knew what was gonna happen after I ran through AJ, and the fight didn't happen. So of course it's a thorn in my butt because. When you're destined for greatness and you kind of got delayed gratification. You know what I mean? So, I think out of every fight I ever won, I really won the AJ fight more than anything. It's not about and it's more than just about the money. It's not about the money. Is that I just knew I was the first person to know that AJ had a lot of bitch in him, and Andy exposed it.
Can you give us any hints of your favourite one-liner that you said on that glove show?
Fuck, I don't remember that shit no more, bro. I really don't remember. I just said I would slap the shit out you. I'm like, say I won't slap you. Say I won't slap you. And he never said it. I was gonna slap the shit out of him, bro. I'm always a madman, but. Yeah, I really was going. I didn't. He was in New York and tried to act tough and all that. And his security in the Eddie Hearn and Matchroom was like trying to keep my team back, and his security guard would be close. I had about 40 people down the block waiting to just bum rush his whole squad. Like, it was gonna be some real Brooklyn shit up in that motherfucker. Like, tell you the truth, but we kept composed, and he backed down like a little bitch as always. So,
well, hopefully one day he gets.
Hopefully one day. Yeah. Pray be to Allah. Inshallah. Let's get it done, baby.
Thank you.